one more time, as in 40 years, right? That has been going on. So the intention was for this yoga center to eventually have our little vegetarian cafe, to have a little ashram, to have a community center for people with like-minded hearts to come and join and practice and be together with the intention to have a more spiritual life. Here we are, 40 some years later. And I think having shared so much, right? So many experiences and lives and births and pregnancies and death and disease and joys of so many different kinds, marriages, babies, all kinds of things. And all we don't know. Now we have the breath to surrender. Every time. And we do it one more time, as usual, allowing our bodies to be able to be the temple for our spirits, to be able to just be present. Whatever every breath takes, right? Nobody has assured the next breath, but this one we have. We can do exactly what we're intended to do in every minute. And the rest of it is attachment. And really, the important part is our spiritual connection, our relationship, the things that we've learned with each other, the loving relationships we practice here with on earth in the material world. It's exactly preparation. So we learn how to truly surrender all the attachments, everything ends except our connection to our spiritual life. So nothing remains permanent except our determination to walk the path of bhakti, the path of love. That is the only truth. And we do it the best we can every time by exhaling and surrendering and maybe bowing a little bit with our bodies and bowing a little bit with the intentions that we might have with our physical body and mind. And then the inhalation happens every time as well, hopefully, to bring fresh air, to bring intention, to receive all the things that we constantly do and we don't pay attention to, and then exhale and let everything else surrender. That's not for us to control. To inhale, to expand, and to open, to lead with a heart. And try one more time to exhale, to really put everything we have, and to expand and open, and exhale one more time. And to create just room for the next breath in, the next intention, the thing that happens next in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts, and exhale to surrender one more time, to truly glorify, to really be thankful for this one moment, not what happens next, not what happened 40 years ago, but to just be exactly now, to be present, to have the courage to stay steadfast in our path towards divine love, to allow that every movement of the body, every intention of our actions, as many times as I forget, all the time, every time, that I remind with every breath that my only way, the only intention is to be just more open or eyed open to the path of divine love, and let my heart and my body, as I exhale, to sing, to soften, to never harden, and to expand and open and to breathe deeply as much as I can. So my arms and my shoulders are able to then roll maybe gently towards the ground, so I can feel my fingernails or hands or entire palms touching the floor gently. And I open my heart and I open my clavicles, and I can feel my energy that is not mine. I'm just an instrument, as we all are, exactly in the same way. We're all just instruments and servants of that divine energy. That's all the intention of yoga. So we can actually be zonked on the head a couple times, so we can remember, we can actually look, we can really open our mind's eye to our true intention of being on this earth. It's not to accumulate things, it's not to gather more toys, it's not to look a thing or travel different places, is to be and learn and remember who we really are, that we've forgotten for and through so many lives. And so my heart and my body spiritualizes with my intentions, and I turn my mind's eye for that. And I am always reminded and always only one breath away. And my exhalation releases shoulders and arms, and my arms raise all the way above the shoulders, all the way above the head. And by simply raising my arms, by simply holding my extension, I can find that I can, again, as if somebody were holding a gun to our heads, we're surrendering, we're raising our entire body, not to the goings of material life, but to surrender finally all these attachments to our understanding of spiritual life. That I can surrender all the other things, all the drama, all the stories, all the things I tell myself about so many aspects of my life. We think of them so important, we give them so much validity, and all I need to do is raise my arms and surrender to spiritual life, to use my body as a true temple, as a true conduit that I extend and open one more time with full intention, my body towards the sky, as my arms and my shoulders and my hands release, and I feel my breath slowly coming in, and again bow very gently towards Mother Earth, and then feel my hands and fingers and touch to softly touch to the ground, support me, and to again utilize my body to slowly lean forward and dip my chin, so I bow my head, and maybe my forehead comes slowly towards the ground, and I can feel my spine reaching length, and can I find my glutes grounded, and I surrender all weight, and I really
use the ground to support me, not to force anything, but to allow myself to connect. We don't have to understand. We don't have to intellectualize, because we know in our hearts that the earth is here, is right there holding, is right underneath our bodies, constantly giving, if nothing else, supports, so we can stand on, and all the other gifts from it. And we simply take a moment, I take a moment to just be grateful and think of my 15, 20 years of life, for some of us a little bit longer than that, to be on earth and see what have I done with this life. Am I turning away from my spiritual life? Am I walking in that path? Am I rediscovering every time more deeply? Or can I allow myself to slowly, in this one moment, observe just this second? What happens as I exhale, and maybe my hands press to raise, to open, to expand one more time my body into sitting pose. And I let my body settle for a second. And my torso to be just wide. And maybe my body's able to slowly open the left leg or the left knee up and extend it gently forward, and allow my right leg to stay flexed or contracted lightly, or maybe slightly extended to the side. And I focus on just that left leg. And I sit upright and I feel my left hand coming into the thigh of the left leg, into the knee, into the shin, into the ankle, into the toes, into the foot. And letting my left side reaching slowly towards the left leg, with my left shoulder, elbow, hand towards the left leg, and my head and jaw draws in, and my right shoulder maybe comes a little bit taller, and my right rib cage moves a little bit wider, and my hand comes to the hip on the right side, and my slow motion of breath moves my torso to extend, and I open. Things that might be closed, things that I'm thinking about, things that I'm rationalizing through, things that I'm engaged with in my entire week or life or moment, and I give context. Is that where I need to spend my energy right now? Can I stay a moment? Can I stay present with my body? Can I stay mindful in this breath? Can I allow my last exhalation through the left side of my body to really open, to extend, and then slowly with my left hand, I'm going to raise my torso to come into upright position. And I breathe in and I look gently through my right hand towards the back of my body, towards the back of my yoga mat. And I settle my right hand, I settle my right elbow, shoulder, and I press lightly through that right hand. I'm feeling that left leg is extending out and my toes are active, so I control my kneecap, and I really feel that left hip, and my left hand moves across towards the right thigh, hip, knee, ankle, foot, to slowly rotate my body. And I look gently towards the back of my yoga mat, and I twist, not leaning, not turning, being very mindful, even the delicacy of just shifting in a position, just the tiny little slow motion and movement and an adjustment. And then allowing all the other things, the stress and all this excitement, all these other things that happen around our lives, not to take place, to really ground us and to twist, to really hug the body, to open slowly the neck and the head in a way that is healthy, and that in a way that allows room for healing. And when my last long deep breath happens, extending, raising the crown, to exhale and to release slowly through my neck, through my shoulders, through my hands, through my arm. And I feel my body coming one more time slowly forward and raising my right knee or lifting it up so I can straight ahead extend it forward in front of my body. And I switch to my left leg to flex a little bit to open wide, long way, whichever is comfortable for my body. And I focus on my right side, one step at a time. I don't have to think about how flexible, how strong, how skinny, how fat I am. All those things are placed aside. I am just focusing on this movement and moment and clearing and cleansing my mind, cleansing my heart, and focusing into the spiritual grace that happens as we are sitting together, looking and observing and intentionally bending towards the right leg with my right hand onto the thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, the foot, the toes. And then I allow my body to reach into it without locking anything. And my left hand comes towards the foot, towards the shin, towards the knee, towards the thigh, towards the hip, towards the waist, to move my body deeply into the right. And how deeply do I need to go? Is it really about the angle that I reach in, or is it about focusing? Can I stay with my mind? And then my mind is agitated, my mind jumps. I do not castigate it. I do not get angry about it. I stay humble and I release any other reaction and I stay active so I can act in the moment. And I allow my jaw, my head, my neck to be aligned. And I look slowly towards my right. I look towards my chest. I look towards my left shoulder. And I breathe. Do I need to take a break and come off and give grace to my body so I release it from any tension? Do I need to still be active and supportive and invite a little bit of something else in it? A little bit of a transformation that happens every single breath. And let the body exhale one more time into this position to allow the inhalation to open intently the left side, and last full breath through the right side, exhaling, allowing my right hand to slowly come back. And I feel my body slowly raising and allow my spine, always making room for checking in. Those micro adjustments are hugely important. And I allow my left hand, I think, right? Go to the back and I look with my right hand towards the left foot, knee, shin, thigh, hip, and I turn my left shoulder behind me. And my right shoulder doesn't follow through, opens away from the chest. So I extend my collarbones and my chest opens and my hands stay on the ground and my spine stays long, and my jaw draws in and the ground of the head extends tall, and my spine and waist and abdomen support the position, and I feel my body. Can I stay for a second present? Can I stay not with any other external things, but internally? Can I stay with my body for a second and breathe? And I don't have to think, I don't have to feel anything. I cannot force my body. I simply clear all expectations out and simply intently being present in the moment and let all the rest happen on its own. And find every breath to be an inhaling of the energy around us and exhaling from the surrendering of all the old stuff inside. Last breath in as I open and extend and reach through my arms, shoulders, spine. And I let my body slowly exhale and slowly undo and feel that my torso, my hands, my shoulders return very gently. And I lift my left knee and I allow my left leg, once it's upright, to extend gently in front of my body. And I feel my right knee contracting a little bit, a whole bunch, it doesn't matter. And I hold it through the thigh, through the knee, through the shin, through the ankle, through the foot. I can embrace my arm. I can blaze my elbows and the crease of the elbows underneath my ankle or shin and foot. And I feel that my right knee is as wide and open as much as I can. So my hip opens and my spine is not turned towards the ground, but slowly starting to uplift. and allowing the right side of my body to start opening. And I feel my hips, right? I'm not stuck in the moment. I'm not stuck in the past. I am moving forward. I'm preparing every time with full intention that my right hip is getting ready. My right side is ready to take the next step forward, that my hips are not holding on to that energy of, again, freezing in the moment, but I allow my physical body to really move forward, to help my energy to manifest and to create that internal path towards being a true servant, and feel the extension of the spine and feel the opening of the right side, and all its muscles and all its organs are there, of course, but it's the energy inside what really matters. It's not the degree of flexibility or lack of thereof. Let your last full breath to observe the right leg to be as tall into your chest as your body needs to, and then carefully and gently move the right leg. And not because we undo a seemingly awesome or position, that means you are not doing, even in the movement, you're doing yoga. You're connecting that right leg to the ground and you're staying upright with your torso when you sit up, and you settle through your tailbone and sitting bones, and your left knee slowly retracts. And it's a little bit, maybe this leg is just easy to have it right very close to the ground, or maybe you can really wrap your crease of the elbows underneath the arm, completely relevant, and find that you're not twisting or pinching any part of your body, and mindful that I'm not forcing my vertebrae column to be compressed, but I'm extending and lengthening. And I feel my hips, and my feeling comes through deep inside. And I don't have to feel anything. I simply soften my eyes and take away all expectations and just be open. And if it's the moment of receiving, then it's okay to stay and just let it all be expressed on its own. And if it's a moment to activate my heart and to just be pouring anything that I may have inside through me out, by all means, taking your expression, making every movement, every idea of our body to shift and transform our mindset to that bhakti, to that devotional, to that spiritual love. When my last two breaths happen to really engage that hip, and I feel that that left leg is getting ready to really move forward. And it's not because this time is special, because every moment is special. I let my exhalation release, and release my left leg all the way out forward, and allow my body to sit up one more time. I'm not stopping from doing a yoga pose. Every pose is a yoga pose. Allowing my hands and fingers to move slowly behind my hips, and my fingers are accommodating in a way that is feeling my wrists and elbows in the perfect position, that my shoulders are not rolled forward, my shoulders are rolled back, and my knees flex and my feet come towards the ground with my heels into the floor, and as little as I might need to, or as wide as I need to, allowing the belly again to be supportive. Allow your hips, preparing your childbearing hips to be really active, and feel that your spine to be long and extended. You feel that your shoulder blades are moving towards each other. This spine lengthens as my chest lifts up and my head slowly maybe comes forward, and I feel my feet steady, my glutes coming towards the ground or slightly lifting off the floor, and I feel that my body exaggerates the extension of my chest, and I open my heart. And so what does it mean to open the heart, right? We are so afraid many times to just feel and to have emotions. We rather rationalize and take it lightly, because there's deep inside emotions that we are needing to look into, and there are so many times so hard to be open and to engage and to release them. So find yourself an opportunity to the degree of your comfort, as we do with our body, to heal in every single chance, to observe your eyes, your head, and your mind, to let go. Last one breath in. And when the body exhales all the way through, come slowly set on the hips, moving the spine, moving your torso, allowing your back to be long. The legs extend slowly all the way wide outside the yoga mats, heels into the ground. The arms coming gently onto your thighs, into your knees, into your shins, into your ankles, into your toes, towards the yoga mat in front, and then round your spine. Give yourself enough room for your back to round a little bit, to start gently tilting forward from the very top edge of the hips. If you imagine your hips slowly being pressed from the lower back, from that very base or ridge of the ilium, and feel that moves the entire torso without having to force the shoulders, without having to force the neck. And your hips open, and your heels and legs and toes and feet are connected. And again, one more time, feeling the hips. We hold so much tension, so much energy stuck in our hips, so much inactivity, so much being stuck, letting circumstances, viruses, pandemics, whatever happens in our world to stay and keeps us just stuck in things that we think that we have to accomplish certain things in life that are external, money, possessions, titles, children, whatever it is that we think that we have to accomplish. Can we let that energy just simply exhale? We are in a tiny portion of the extension of our existence, right? This 70, 80, 100 years that we live into this body is a tiny, tiny, tiny portion of the infinite number of lives we've had. So allow this moment to be the most special moment, and the next moment as equally special, because of the transformation, because of the transition of the mind into gearing towards a spiritual path, deeper looking into our devotional energy. Can I find last breath to surrender, to really move those muscles? It's not because how much you move, how many times do we remind myself of that, is how much I intended to move into this position, and my hands and arms roll very gently to lift, to extend, to lengthen the body, to hold on to my thighs, to hold on to my feet and toes, and to raise my arms wide outside my body towards the sky until my hands clasp and my index finger points towards the sky, and I sit tall. Not because I'm locking in anything, it's because I'm truly expanding. I'm really sitting, and I'm really finding my way up through my energy. I am opening my hips, my legs are wide, so my sacrum, that very first chakra, the grounding chakra, the little center of energy that we don't see, and sometimes we laugh about talking these cuckoo things, but it's there, that energy from your pelvic floor that connects to the mother earth, to that sustainability that gives us that divine love that is always given. And we lengthen it through the entire rest of our chakras, on the spine, to the crown of head, towards the sky. Not because we're just this amazing thing, is because that's our role. We are part of that divine energy. That's who we are in soul. And so it is our nature to be driven towards the spiritual life. It's our nature to be gently a part of that huge universe of energy, finding our body to serve, to really serve for its purpose, to remind us constantly to extend and open one more time towards the sky, to lengthen all the things that we need to elevate, and let your arms slowly come very gently down, as if your hands come deeply into Anjali Mudra in your heart center, and your palms hands settle gently in that middle chakra, right? That there's 3 chakras below the heart and 3 above. And that is the purifier. That is the one that cleanses everything, from the very grounding ones to the very spiritual ones above the heart. And I allow myself to be connected without expectations, right? We don't care what people will always say and think things about the way that we do things, or what they want us to do. Our spiritual nature should be always about being neutral to those, not even the pleasantries, not even for all the things that they say beautiful about you. And the things that they criticize you about is to remain constantly neutral. It doesn't matter. And letting the right elbow slowly move towards the thigh, towards the knee, towards the ground, and the left elbow to stay as tall as you need to, and your body looks towards the ground with your head and the right shoulder, or maybe towards your chest with your head, or maybe towards the left shoulder towards the sky. And then slowly exhale and feel what happens when you empty that hip, when you empty the waist, when you contract the waist muscles. And so, are we treating our body? Are we treating the body as it is supposed to be treated, like a temple, not a receptacle of things that we put in because we want to satisfy our taste buds, but are we really giving the body what it needs so it serves its purpose? So we can express the totality of our soul. Can I allow myself to truly understand yog meaning connection, that I connect to that I exhale and detach from all the other expectations one more time? Can I feel the movement on the right side as if the elbow and shoulder on the right come closest towards the right leg, and then very, very gently, slow motion, I reach back into center. Breathe, breathe, breathe into center, and Jali Mudra, exhale. As if you're looking at the pinky of your hand, and slowly inhale, extend, broaden your shoulders. Can I allow myself one deep breath, reminder to surrender through the left side and the left elbow or forearm to the leg, outside the leg, inside the leg towards the ground, so that gives leverage for the opposite side to open, and I hold on to my legs and I align my body and I observe discipline. So what does discipline mean? Doesn't mean being hitting yourself and castigating and negative. Discipline means to comes from disciple, right? To follow intensely. What is the internal energy that we have, and are we really following our true calling? Is about maintaining constantly that and not deviating from that, but it's about to lovingly, even in this way, demonstrating our bhakti, our devotional, that our we use this not for personal gain, but to become more active servants, that our heart is softening, that you're observing your head, your neck, your shoulders, to allow your physical body to really become the temple for your spirit. Last two breaths. Can you activate it? Feel your hips. Are you letting your body to really open and extend? Last breath in. When the body exhales, slowly start really softening, and then gently carry your body, slow motion. You're not stopping from asana. Your every movement is an asana, as we said before. And the hands and the arms move slowly away from the heart, and we press the fists behind the glutes, the palms of the hands behind the glutes, and the body exhales. And maybe the hands come a little bit closer, as if your thumbs are connected towards each other, as if your fingers maybe are interlacing behind the tailbone area, pressing towards the ground. The shoulders move back, and the chest opens slowly forward, and your tummy tucks in, and you raise your heart center, and you find strength. Hold on to those legs, reactivate energy. Feel that your heels, your feet, your toes become strong. You're grounding your fists, your hands into the floor, so you can feel your body connected, and you allow your strength, your gut, your shoulders, your arms to keep us strong, to keep us connected, to not let go. And the mind will try to pull us away in all kinds of directions. Can we stay and feel it and believe it, even if it's just today, right now, in this one breath, that you find yourself strong and open? When your last long deep breath, hold on to your body. Exhale, make it strong so you can feel and investigate the strength of your spiritual energy. And your body exhales and releases slowly, slowly, hands and shoulders, and allowing the body to bring your legs in, to allow your slow motion. One leg flexes, whichever leg you prefer. The other one stays high. And we're going to roll over that leg until your body kneels, slowly rolling over so your hands come towards the top of your yoga mat and your knees stay on the ground. And you feel your body exhaling into this position, and observe your left leg slowly extending outside your body. As if you're just moving the left leg wide and the heel stays on the ground and the arch of that left foot stays on the floor. The toes point as much as possible without hurting your body forward. And you feel that your body slowly bends the elbows and your forearms come towards the ground. You press back into your glutes and you can feel your inner thighs opening. And maybe your body allows the jaw to be drawn in so you can feel your spine opening, and your left arm comes open to the left side of your body. Your right hand slowly stretches towards the left toes, and maybe you're touching the toes. Maybe the back of the hand of the right touches the ground, the forearm, the tricep, the shoulder, and your body leans into the right side, and you reach over, and your left hand comes towards the foot, towards the knee, towards the shin, towards the left hip, towards the sky, and you feel your body rotating open and breathing in. And then exhale and find your body in ways of movement that pays and has and forces, in a way, or invites, I should say, your mind to pay attention. And then observe your breath. So these moments of movement, of physical movement, can they not silence the mind, but quiet the mind in a way that is singly focused? So we are training our mind to not go away, to stay present in your last breath. Can you feel your body really opening, not through the back of the shoulder, but through your chest in your last long inhalation? Can you feel the extension deeply through it? And then exhale, your left arm on the floor or on the sky, it doesn't matter where it was, place it gently and bring your right arm to slowly come back under the right shoulder, and your body stays steady. Breath in, allow your left leg to look slowly all the way back, to point the toes or flex the toes behind your body towards the back of your yoga mat, and the heel of your left foot presses away, and your calf stretches, and your abdomen tugs, and your shoulders are wide, and your hands are permanently pressed into the ground. Press through your calf, through your hamstring, contract your thigh, contract your shin, breathe in, open your body if your body's ready. And if and only if your body's ready, your right knee may slowly come off the ground. You round your belly and you move your hips a little bit higher, as if you're just pressing the heel of the left foot farther away, with your hips lifting a little bit because your arms are holding the position. You're flexing your tummy. And one more time, stretch those calf muscles. Allow your hamstring to stretch. Jaw draws in, palms of hands strong. Use your index. Use your pinky. Now discover your strength. Can you really activate? Allow your body to, again, let that strength flow. When your last long deep breath in, exhale and release your right knee, place it to the floor, bring your left leg slowly forward, allow your knee to settle to the ground, deep breath in, exhale slowly, allow your right leg to gently move out to the right side of your body, arch of your foot, heel toes, slowly exhale to find alignment. If this is as far as the body goes, perfect, stay right here. What's the point, right? The point is nothing else. It's not about how far you reach, it's about feeling your body. Maybe the left and right elbow are able to fold and bend, and you lengthen the hamstrings, the glutes. You can feel your hips opening. You can strengthen, holding onto your knee, activating your ankle. All external expectations completely out. Observe your body. What is most beneficial for your body? Taking care, being kind to your body. Maybe the right hand presses to support the body and the left arm crosses over, and you reach for the toes, or just simply rest the back of the left hand into the ground, the shoulder blade. Let your right hand stay on the ground to your right leg, foot, knee thing, thigh, hip, waist, or all the way towards the sky, and feel your body twist. And you shift not on the left knee, but on the glutes. And then what are the other muscles that give you strength? So what are the muscles that support you? So we lean sometimes on one side, and that side is maybe not very strong right now, but can we use other parts of your body and adjust and experiment and experience? Never get stuck into one circumstance. Keep, again, that perseverance with your spiritual goal always in mind. Deep breath in. Allow your belly. Let your extension of the shoulder, opening of the chest, breathing in. Exhale all the way through. One more time. keeping that balance between grace, discipline, all the things that we talked about, and finding your own strength. One inhalation, so your chest and shoulder rotates and opens. And so what does it feel like from this side? To maybe just feel alignment. When your last long deep breath, can you feel your body really reaching in through the hips, legs, strengthen the right leg and thigh, and let your right hand slowly come towards the ground. And you can feel your right hand slowly touching to help your left. And feel that your left hand slowly comes gently towards the ground, and your right leg moves all the way back behind your body. And you feel your toes flex or pointed, whichever is comfortable for your body. And your index and thumb are really connected to the ground, so you're not pushing through the wrist, and you press through your calf, you strengthen through your hamstring, you tuck in your belly. Can you observe your spine to be long? Can you let your left knee strong but light, not put pinching or force in any part of your body? And then your left knee slowly rolls off the ground, and you can feel the thigh coming towards your abdomen as if you're just racing into a very modified down dog, feeling your body stretching into the right heel, letting that right heel open back. And again, do not force it. Do not walk through pain. Pain is your body telling you this is not good for my body right now. So can I modify? Can I take it back a couple steps? Can I take a break? Am I breathing? Am I exhaling? Last 2 breaths. Observe. Pay attention to this. Bring your mind one more time. If your mind wanders, can you exhale deeply, feeling your tummy? Inhale. And then release arms and shoulders. Walk your right knee forward. Allow your body to exhale. Your spine is neutral. Fingers slowly walk towards your knees while your toes flex. Stay for a second, rounding your back as if you're just raising your back and shoulder blades separate. Your jaw draws in, fingers on the sides of your knee and thighs, and then slowly raise your knees and press your body onto your heels and lean forward as if your fingers still connected to the ground with your knees as bent as possible. And your jaw draws in to release the neck area, to lengthen the spine, the shoulders, the back of your neck. So can I stand on my own 2 feet? What does that mean to stand, to really press? And then physically, we know through yoga that the most important points are 3 points on your foot: the base of your big toe, the base of your pinky toe, and the center of your heel. Can we find that triangular base of the sole of your foot active and parallel towards each other, so I'm not over rotating any of my joints? When my back is ready, am I feeling my glutes slowly moving back? Then my hands start walking up my shins, and I raise my back, not because of my back muscles, it's because my thighs and my glutes support the position. And I walk slowly forward, my right foot towards the top of the mat and my left foot towards the top of the mat. And I stay standing in the top of my yoga mat while my hands move towards the sides of the hips, and my thighs are connected to my glutes, activating the base of my body, and my shoulders draw away from the chest. My thumbs open wide, and I raise my arms as if I'm looking towards the sky. Gently look at the extension of your body and observe with gratitude, with openness, what happens, what is entering, what is the healing energy that we all are creating together. Because again, that one thought shared by many is stronger, that we are just supporting with our intention of spiritual growth, with our intention and focus of that devotional love, finding your last 2 breaths to really open, to feel all the parts of your body working to extend, to raise, to open. And when the body is ready, allow your elbows to slowly fold forward, your hands to come towards your thighs, towards your knees, towards your shins, towards your toes, and bow completely. And not just the body, bow intentionally, soul, mind. Feel that your body just simply completely surrenders with humility to accept. As hard as it is to accept our intentional existence, which is, or the intention for our existence, which is our spiritual growth, right? None of the other things, all of the other things end. Everything finishes. Our spiritual path continues. Can I allow my body to truly surrender, to let everything else just softly come towards the ground, release it, empty it out. And with your legs, raise your body wide to the right and left. Open your arms wide, 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 wide towards the sky. Inhale, pressing your heels, big toes, all the way towards the sky. Find your abdomen, find your waist, find your back, find your glutes. Deep breath, open your chest and head towards the sky if your neck allows it. Allow your heart to be open. One more time. Feel your arms just open in a V, 90 degrees from each other, and feel that your heart extends, your chest opens, your spine lengthens. One more time. Deep breath. And then slowly elbows forward, surrender all the way towards the ground. One more time, bow completely as if you're just brushing towards Mother Earth in gratitude, and raise up as you are inhaling. One more time, extending our bodies, reaching towards the sky. What are we really asking for? Exhale slowly, elbows slowly forward towards the ground, and then inhalation, opening the body one more time towards the sky. Let your body, heart, chest extend. One, fold, exhale. Slowly move into your glutes. Use the entire body in your final inhalation, raising the arms all the way towards the sky. Inhale. And let your body release only the arms wide outside the shoulders, big rounding movement. Slowly exhale. Place the back of the hands in front of the pelvic area. So fingernails rest against each other, palms of hands face away from each other, the shoulders. Roll, the chin tugs in, your belly tugs in, and you slowly look towards your fingers, look towards your toes, look towards your belly button area, and open the shoulder blades. One more time, press the back of the hands, your wrists, open the back muscles, feel your shoulder blades, roll, and your tummy tugs in. One more time, breathe in. And when your body exhales, allow your arms to slowly lengthen forward, raise your fingernails, extend your arms out and up towards the sky, lengthen with the back of your hands touching with your fingernails, aligned with each other. Squeeze, squeeze all the way. One more time, let your glutes open to your tummy. Let your last long deep breath in. Fold all the way towards the ground, rolling your shoulders the same way as you did. Your fingernails connected, your body rolls until your fingers slowly reach gently towards the floor. It doesn't matter how close or how far in between your heels towards the back of your body. Let your exhalation holding one more time, round into this position, never holding, raise. Raise your fingers, arms, torso, all the way towards the sky. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Open your arms as you exhale, wide, wide around. Let your hands or the back of the hands touch in front of the hips, raising your arms towards the sky as you're breathing in. And then fold forward as if you're just bowing gently towards Mother Earth. Exhale, exhale, slowly. Come up as you're inhaling towards the sky. Raise, raise, raise your arms all the way towards the sky. Arms open wide as if you're just moving through thick water, wide until the back of the hands meet again in front of the pelvic area, rolling your shoulders, tucking in the chin, and raising the arms towards the sky. Deep breath. And fold very gently forward. Are you steady through the 3 points in the soles of your feet? Exhale to activate your body. Coming one last time towards the sky. Gently extend and reach towards the ceiling. Open your arms wide. Exhale until the back of the hands slowly touch each other. Holding this position. Breath in, holding, holding. Tuck in the chin. Exhale, slowly open the arms, right and left side of your hips. Exhale, slowly allow your right foot to stay steady, your left foot to open to the left side of your body and taking it one step behind, deep step, until the heel of that left foot is gently towards the center of your body, and your left toes is slightly wide and give you stability. And your right knee slowly starts bending, your right thigh starts activating, your right forearm and elbow slowly rests into your thigh, into your leg, never on the kneecap, and then feel your feet adjusting in the perfect distance. So you're not overstretching anything and you're relying onto the strength of your feet. Are both centers or 3 points in both feet, in the soles of both feet, steady to the ground? Can you feel your glutes? Do you need to add? Can I bring my left arm towards the hip, towards the waist, towards the rib cage, towards the sky? Maybe my left arm opens my chest and I use my right arm on the leg to really activate the twist. Am I finding my spine? Am I finding my shoulder blades tightening? Or I can really extend. Open, breathe deeply. Let your last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale through your abdomen one more time. Breathing in, the left arm comes forward over your head, all the way towards the ground. Brush your fingers to the front or the arch of that right foot, and slowly roll it all the way towards the back of your left leg, and then raise your left shoulder out and up one more time. Hold it, exhale, anchor, settle, breath in, and then drop arm one more time over the head. Move wide circle through that left side, and then raise it towards the sky. Open your chest. Hold it, exhale one more time, anchor, deep breath. Take your time to inhale and to feel your movement, to feel your body moving all the way through that left arm, around, slowly, all the way, gently raise it towards the sky, and hold it all the way up above the shoulder. Let your left arm come towards the left hip. So soften that left arm into the hip very gently. Allow your body to hold on to that left hip, squeeze your glutes, and then raise or extend the right knee. Stand upright to this position, and then roll over your heels until your left toes are pointing towards the wall behind you. And we're going to just simply turn in the opposite direction. Exhale. Hold your hips, hold your waist, hold your torso, and open spine. When your body's ready, your left knee bends. And again, adjust the distance, adjust the angles, adjust your left support. Breathe in, jaw draws in. Can your right hand come towards the waist and torso? Can your right hand come slowly towards the sky, and observe your body? And then take the time to anchor, to use your heels to slowly soften your toes, to engage your thighs and glutes. One more time, breathe in. Exhale. Is your neck, jaw, facial expression? Can you let your body one last time? Can you really engage the entire strength of those muscles? And your right arm comes over your head, gently towards the left toes, brushing through movement around that shoulder blade. Rotate your torso completely, and intentionally bring it back and up as you're inhaling towards the sky. And you're going to hold it upright, and you're going to settle in it. Breathe in. You can settle it if you want to. Allow your body to strengthen your glutes. One more time, breathing in, and then the arm comes over your head. Slowly move. Again, really feel, concentrate, slow down, and feel your movement. Feel your torso, feel your rib cage. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, breathe into the chest. One last time, rotate as if your body just gives enough opportunity to feel all the energy move through your body as you extend and reach towards the sky. You hold it. As you exhale, hold it. One more time, breathing in. And as your body slowly exhales, press through the left leg till your body comes all the way upright. Allow your torso to be perpendicular, and one more time, pivot through your heels. Allow your right foot to stay pointed forward, your left heel to be grounded. 3 points in the sole of your foot. This time, your right knee slowly bends. Exhaling, your left hand is going to come towards the waist, glute, hamstring, kneecap, calf, and you're going to slowly anchor the right foot, and you adjust the distance, never twisting. Bend that right knee. The left hand comes deeper to support, so the left shoulder and torso move back, and your right arm starts lifting, maybe off the right thigh, maybe towards the sky, maybe above the head. Your own intention. Breathe and feel your body. Exhale, holding through your heels. Look towards the left shoulder, look towards the right underarm, look towards the right fingers. Deep breath. It doesn't matter. Allow your knee never to go inside or outside your body, to be directly towards the tip of the toes and never passing the line of the tip of your right toes in your last one breath. Inhale. Exhale all the way through. Slowly come all the way upright. Let your right forearm rest onto your right thigh. The left arm to come out towards the sky as you raise it. Anchor it and hold it as we did before. Deep breath in. Let your left arm slowly move around, brush through the ground. Slow motion. Raise it towards the sky, and let your left arm come towards the left hip. Exhaling, move the left arm as if you're just dancing through your body. Raise your right arm. Allow your right torso to extend. Left arm anchors and slowly move behind your body. Come up towards the sky. And last time, forearm into the right thigh. Exhaling to your breath. Dance with your left arm towards the sky. Move your left arm around through the ground all the way through, and then slowly bring your left hand to the hip. Settle as you exhale. Come up. Stretch. Raise your right knee. Pivot through your heels until your left foot is behind. Settle. Your right foot is as wide and comfortable. Do not rely on your ankles, on your knee. They will start talking to you. Can your body exhale into this position? Slowly bend the left knee deeper. Right hand comes towards the right hip, glute, hamstring, calf, back of the knee. Your left arm stays on the leg or comes towards the sky and maybe above the head or behind the head. And you observe your left side reaching, open through your waist. Deep breath, less is more. One more time, inhale. Can you exhale all the way through? Can you let your body, last exhalation, to slowly, deeply breathe out from those deep, deep muscles into your core, and then raise, inhaling. Let your left arm settle onto your left thigh, flexing your left knee. Inhale, your right arm comes towards the sky, holding it. Exhale the way through, deep breath in, and move the arm over your head, brushing it gently, as we did before, through the ground. Full rotation, feel your body moving all the way towards the sky, and then exhale your right hand towards the hip, slowly bend, raising the left side towards the sky, anchoring the right arm, so your torso arm look towards the sky and over your head, holding one breath. Inhale, and one more time, left elbow and forearm towards the thigh, lower thigh, raising the right arm towards the sky, and then moving out, forward, over your head. Move your body, rotate it, do not get stuck. Inhale, breathe, 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 tall. And then right hand towards the hip, exhale, left arm. With the anchoring of your legs, raise your left side of your body towards the sky. And behind your head, exhale, raise it towards the ceiling. And final time, left forearm slowly comes towards the left thigh, raising the right arm towards the ceiling, moving through your rib cage and waist, rounding your body, inhaling to the right hip, anchoring, exhale, lift the left arm towards the sky, breath in, holding, exhale slowly, soften as your left elbow bends, hand towards your left thigh, stretch your left knee, pivot your feet over your ankles and step forward towards the right leg. Exhale slowly, standing pose, breathe. Allow your big toes to be closer than your heels as long as your toes are aligned. Raise your arms towards the sky. And then forward bend, slowly. Reach towards your thighs, knees, shins, ankles, toes. Soften your neck. Breath in. Exhale. Bow completely. One more time. Breath in. As your body exhales deep into the ground, open your arms wide and raise towards the sky. Inhale. Holding. Exhale. Last breath in. Forward. Forward bend. Uttanasana. Exhale slowly. Again, never locking through your joints. Bow. Raising towards the sky as you're inhaling. Deep breath. Your pace, not mine. Find yourself truly moving the energy of your body. Last inhalation. Deep breath all the way towards the sky. As your body exhales all the way forward, feel how your body moves gently, holding deep breath. When and if your body is ready, allow breath. You're softening your neck, that any tension you may have built on your arms or shoulders is released, that your hips, hamstrings, and knees and ankles are not porous. When your last full breath, gently bow completely. It really is about the entire physical body, demonstrating what is inside our hearts, and then allowing your body to walk slowly, gently, raising upright, to let your hips stay steady, to feel the inhalation, to feel the exhalation, and very, very gently allow your body weight to stay on your right foot. You might want to choose to open your eyes and settle them into a stable position. While your right foot is on the ground, the left foot may take one single step forward. And this is as far as you're going to go. Perfect. Stay right there with the tip of your toes. You can use the wall. You can use hopefully the person next to you if you need to. And let your toes, just kidding, let your toes slowly point forward in front of your body with your left foot. Very nice. When your body's ready, allow your left foot to slowly come off the ground just a little bit. And then feel your hands balancing, and your arms slowly come towards the sides of your hips, towards the sides of your shoulders, towards the sky. And you activate any muscle that keeps you balanced. Breathe in. So what does it mean to be balanced? Does that mean to come off the foot from the ground, or just simply means to be balanced? Can you observe your tummy? What does that do to our nervous system? What is the nervous system needing to have at this moment? What are we giving our physical body and our five senses, connecting to this? Last one breath. Exhale and release your foot and your arms to the side or to the ground. Deep breath. Exhale. When your body's ready, allow your right foot to step forward. Bring your toes to be as far forward and balanced as you need to. It doesn't matter how far to the side or how far forward it is, align your hips. Are you leaning? Is your body already compensating? Are you twisting or forcing any part of your body? Are you breathing? Are your arms helping you into the balance? And maybe for some of us, the right leg is able to lift and the arms are able to lift a little bit off the ground, maybe shoulder height, maybe above the head. And you feel your body tummy muscles, torso, spine support. Breath in. What is your intention in a balancing pose? How do you work with your nervous system, with your mind? Truly important. How do we connect all these things that we have activated to support the body? Beautiful. Soften your facial expression, your jaw. What are you really thinking about in this last one breath? And as you exhale, your arms and your right leg slowly soften to the ground. Steady, deep breath in. Allow your hands to move to the sides of your hips. Open them wide and up towards the sky and fold forward. One more time towards your knees, towards your shins, towards the ankles, towards your toes. Come up. Inhale, wide, wide, wide up. And second time, exhale forward. Feel your glutes press back and you're really flexing through your hip flexors towards the legs, towards the ground. Last long deep breath. Can you raise your body? And for the third and final time, folding gently all the way forward. And come up as you're breathing with the entire body all the way towards the sky. Let your hands slowly release, only your arms to the sides of your hips, hands on your waist. Allow your left foot to be light while your right foot is steady. Left foot opens to the left side of your body and then slowly takes one step behind, not on the toes, not on the ankle, but just lightly on the tip of the left toes. And that's enough. Maybe the elbows point back, maybe the shoulders roll back, and you're able to slowly raise the left foot off the ground, just to establish balance over that right thigh. Not because your knee, not because of your hip. Raise. How many times and attempts do I need to do that? Do I need to undo, come back, rest, deep breath? What is that my body need to do? What is my body aiming to do in this position? Let your last full breath, inhale, inhale. Exhale through your tummy. Feel the inhalation and release. Slowly down through your left foot. Breath in. Exhale, exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath. But exhale through your abdomen so you can really feel the surrendering of any other emotion that may have come up. Breath last one time. Exhale all over. And then sometimes judgment. Can I allow my right foot to step to the side when I breathe in? And then exhale gently back when I'm ready. So I find the perfect position of my left foot. And my shoulders and elbows shift back so I can maybe attempt to start raising my right leg. And I stay steady through my left and observe my eyes, not to be frowning, not to grinding my teeth, not to making faces, but to slowly exhale. What does my body need? How much is too much? Can I really get to know the intricacies of my mind by just standing on one foot? Can I just observe and let go? Make this a spiritual act. How can I open my heart and just stay the balancing of that material and spiritual life that I will live in all the time? Can I feel the perfect yin yang? Can I observe my body one more time to breathe in and finally exhale my right leg slowly down? Beautiful. Deep breath. Exhale, allow my feet to open very wide, right and left side of my body with my heels closer than my toes, and allow my inner thighs to slowly be strong and my hands to come towards my inner thighs or thighs and squat lightly to this position. And how far do I need to squat? Do I need to move my hips left and right until I loosen up my ankles, my hips? Can I allow my heels to be closer? Can I go lower than that? Can I allow my body to completely squat to the floor? Completely relevant. Your intention. your body. Exhale, deep breath. Hands on your legs if you're at that height, hands in the ground if that helps you, hands in front of your chest into Anjali Mudra, and observe your body. Very healthy to activate your knees, to activate your hips, to activate your ankles by doing flexing, observing your body. Last two times, can you stay in the perfect sense of balance and support, right? That you have found a moment or a space in your body where you're not struggling, but at the same time challenging your body. That you're still finding the balance between strength and flexibility. Can I observe my body to settle through my heels, to soften my jaw, to extend the vertebrae column in my last two breaths? Can I observe my last inhalation? And maybe intentionally, I'm going to release my hands and head and neck and back and bring one arm, whichever one that is, behind my body. And I'm going to slowly move one leg, one foot, one knee to the ground first if I'm high enough, and then slowly settle my body towards the ground. And I feel that my hips stay on the ground, and I'm going to start intentionally rolling as if I were massaging from the tailbone. Feel your tailbone, the space in between your glutes in that sacrum bone, and feel that your hands hold onto your legs, to your thighs, and round gently towards the floor. Massage your back. Do not let your back drop. Slowly place it intentionally towards the floor, and let your legs slowly settle, and your hands and arms release to the sides of your yoga mat, to the sides of your hips, your shoulder blades, your legs, your spine. Maybe your legs contract off the floor if that feels okay for your body. And maybe your legs extend towards the sky if that feels okay with your body and abdomen. Never locking anything, inverting, trying to take all the energy that our feet have held through most of the practice to release from the toes down to our knees, to our hips, to our abdomen, to our back. My shoulder blades, are they tightening? Are they softening to the ground? One more time. Rib cage, jaw. Exhale. Are we taking things for granted? Every breath, every second, every thought that we just let go. And we observe last two times that my body is really benefiting because I care about this temple, right? And what is the intention when you walk to a temple? How do you take care of it? What is the reverence that you treat it with? Am I observant in the same way of my physical body? Because it is the temple for my soul. And my soul is a drop, an infinitesimal part of the qualities of God. Deep breath. And when my body exhales, allow my legs, my knees, my feet to slowly settle towards the ground. Heels press into the floor, not the toes. Your feet are about hip or shoulder distance. The hands slowly are pressed gently towards the sides of the hips, maybe holding onto the edges of your yoga mat. If that feels okay with my body, for my last full breath in, I'm going to exhale my last asana to slowly raise my hips, to roll my shoulders under my chest, and raise my breastbone towards my sky. So I can really find the back of my body activated, not twisting, not rolling, just steady. And so, what is the moment of celebration with your body? How can we sustain this movement, and not only of the physical body, but of the mind, of the spirit? How can I sustain my heart to keep on practicing this path? How can I keep reminding myself, regardless of who is around me or who's in front of me on a yoga mat? Can I make this my practice? And what doesn't have to look like this? Can it look like mine? Can I observe my last full breath into this position to find stability, to open my heart to the sky? As I exhale, I start to soften and undo and release and detach from all the external and attach internally to my body. Can I allow my mind to release my legs, to press my heels, to soften my toes, to find my legs as wide apart, as close to each other as I need to, and my arms to slowly come to the sides of my body or my hips, outside my hips, outside my shoulders. Can I isolate all the external distractions? And really concentrate. My guru always reminds us, God is ours. And you can have, and I can have my very specific relationship, unique to me, with him or her or them. So, what is my relationship? Not of ego, not of intellect, but what is my heartfelt desire deep inside? Can I take this last few breaths where the rest of my physical body surrenders? And my breath becomes gentle, almost imperceptible, but deep. And my mind can visualize, can actually observe most perfect. God has so many names, and any name that we can give him: perfection, peacefulness, truth, love. He and she and them are the source. Deep in my relationship, having a constant conversation, being fully engaged into my spiritual goal. I let my physical body move through that energy, be the receptacle, the conduit of that. And I start moving and breathing into my limbs, my torso, my legs. And maybe I stretch my body as if I just waking up to lengthen any part and every part. And I use my breath to relax and then stretch for the last time. And when my body's ready, I allow very gentle to my pace for my knees to flex, to finally roll onto fetal pose, really curling position on one side, whichever side of my body I choose to have. And my jaw, my neck, my spine rounds. And from fetal position, right? We have the opportunity, the opportunity to create every time a rebirthing. We're only a breath away. So as we are in this fetal pose, little baby, before we were born, all those beautiful qualities of innocence and gentleness. We're going to let our physical body help us rebirth by placing the hand in front of our chest and then moving slowly without altering, without forgetting the feeling, without forgetting the sentiment, and coming into sitting pose as gently as your body allows it. For a few seconds, to give my body enough time to ground, to find moments of balance, detachment, neutrality. The only true guide, purpose, and support forever. Not just this life, not just in this last few years, in every single life and life form that we have taken from infinite lives past is that divine energy with us. And the only intention of, in our very limited understanding, and any understanding I have is just 100% coming from my guru. 100%. So from that limited understanding, from that limited servitude of being here, open the space so we can all be together to practice yoga, so we can really connect to our spiritual path. So gently, we're going to bring our hands into Anjali Mudra in front of the heart center, to letting the thumbs come towards the heart center. And may we always be only one breath away from all these other beautiful names of God: harmony, peacefulness, truth, but most importantly, divine, selfless love.